The Chrome Soft is no more, and Callaway claim this is the ball to knock Titleist off their perch as the #1 ball in golf. Introducing the brand new for 2024 Callaway Chrome Tour Golf Ball. Now, I got to test this golf ball in America before it came out. Today, we're going to tell you exactly our thoughts on it, if you should potentially be putting it in the bag for 2024, and we're going to test it against the Pro V1 in the simulator to see if it does knock it off its perch and give you longer drives moving into the new season. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest, and he's no other than the man, the myth, the legend. We're talking balls. Chris, how are you?
Very good, yourself?
I'm all right. I've been looking forward to testing these for quite some time now. You were with me in the States when we got to test the prototype of this, and it was quite impressive.
It was, yeah. A nice big change, I think. They obviously claimed that it was a big change, but we certainly felt a big difference, and it was obviously a lot closer to a certain golf ball than we thought.
I was a little bit disappointed with the name because we got kind of leaked that the Chrome Soft was gone. It was going to be a big change in name.
Yeah, it's very true.
And then it went to Chrome Tour, which was a little bit of an anticlimax for me, but the new packaging's a little bit out there, isn't it?
It is, a bit of gold.
Very Usain Bolt.
It
I
is.
Say so myself. Guys, I have tested these already, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll talk through those in the studio. But Chris, I'll let you lead us off talking balls. We're going to have a little bit of a match.
Ooh.
People want more matches. They're sick of scrambles.
Oh, well, they're sick
So I'm going to take you on the opening holes at Woolley Park, and we'll put these balls to the test and see just how they work. Because what you're wanting from this, ideally, yes, you're going to want more distance, you're going to want nice feel, but you're going to want consistency. That's the main thing.
The question is, does the word tour put you off buying it?
Does it mean anything tour to the average golfer? Also, Callaway have spent $50 million on their new ball plant in Chicopee to make sure that they all have a nice centered core.
Yep.
We're going to test that as well because I've got the cutting device in my car.
To chop them up.
Which should be in my bag, but it's quite heavy, so I've stopped putting it in my bag. That's a Tiger Line starter.
The Seven Heaven is back.
Oh, have you put the old one back in the bag?
No, just the trusty Stealth 2.
Yeah, the old one.
Oh,
That's old now, that mate. Old tech.
It is old, yeah. I'm behind.
Oh,
flying for safety.
Yeah, and with this new distance, you never know how far it's going to go.
Well, true. Mine could be on the green for
Here's
all
one. Do you want your ball to go further? Because when these new ball rules come in, what's going to happen?
What's a premium? That or more spin? Great strike.
I'll put it out there, that felt remarkable.
Look at that interaction with the turf.
Yeah, that felt really, really nice. I mean, it's going to do a premium golf ball with a urethane cover is always going to feel nice, isn't it? But I feel like the sound feedback was really nice. That's a huge tick in the box already. Spoiler alert, we have played a bit of golf with these balls as well, so we can give you a bit more of a broader opinion as the video goes on. So stay tuned, throw a like on it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. So I guess the big talking point here is we know that Callaway have made great golf balls for quite some time. We know that they're trying to take the market share away from Titleist, and they're trying to take the Titleist loyalist away from Titleist as well. Can they do it? And is this the ball to do so? I'm surprised they haven't gone for more of a wholesale change in the name.
Yeah, me too. We thought it was going to be called something different. Obviously, over the years, they had the Hex Tour, was it Hex?
Yeah, the speed regime, SR1, SR2, SR3.
Yeah, so we thought there was going to be some change since Chrome Soft's really not the one that's pushed it off the perch.
No, and it's funny because Chrome Soft was never supposed to be the premium ball, was it? Chrome Soft was just a ball that Phil Mickelson ended up liking and using. And Callaway thought, you know what, we can tweak this to be really, really good. Hence the Chrome Soft Tour, the Chrome Soft Tour LS, and the Chrome Soft Tour LSX.
All of them.
All of them.
All the above.
Right, not much run out today, unfortunately. What's it like into the greens? Because this is where things get really interesting when we start talking distance. Are you going to start picking up maybe a club with your irons? Because it's nice to hit your driver a long way, but it's nice to hit your irons a little bit further as well. Personally, I'd like to just hit my irons more consistently and potentially a little bit closer, because that's what we all want, isn't it?
It is.
Right, 140. Got a wedge, Chris. Downhill, isn't it?
It is, front pin. Straight at it.
Again, it sounds really good. Oh, it's just delightful, that, isn't it?
It is.
Really nice high ball flight, that as well. Really impressed with the launch of it so far. We've only hit a 4-iron and a wedge, but I can tell you that from playing with this ball, especially out in the States where a little bit of a day like today where no real wind, get the ball up in the air. It feels like it can be quite a high launching, low spinning ball, which if you can get the right ball speed, it's going to be a bit of a beast, isn't it? Like Chris's 7 wood here.
I mishit that as well. I was worried, but...
And that's always an interesting one, isn't it? Because if you can miss-hit a golf ball and it still generate ball speed, generally you find it could be the ball for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that so far.
You know what I'm impressed with? You're about to go one down.
Well, we've got some new grips.
We've got new putter grips, guys. We're testing these today, so if you want to see the video of them, make sure you check them out. Come on, Chris, send it in. What's this, a little pitching wedge knockdown?
Yep, see how it reacts and how it flights.
Just a little bit short, but it's not bad.
Feeble.
Feeble, not happy with it. How did it feel?
No, well, it was a total mistrike. I think it hit somewhere on here, so I can't really say much. But it still launched again. It lost that distance, but that's strike, not the ball.
And interestingly, for the money that you're going to spend on these, I wonder how many people would spend $50 a dozen on them and then misstrike them time after time after time, like you're doing.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Sorry, that sounded more brutal than I wanted it to. But
yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, off the drive or off the 7 wood, it did do well. So obviously, I'm happy with that. But like I say, if you're paying a premium and you're misstriking them, are you going to see that much difference than if that was one of Callaway's other golf balls?
Should we just say it, than a Kirkland? Because on Talking Balls, we test loads of different golf balls, ranging from £1 a ball to $250 a dozen. That video is coming very soon, by the way. And how good do you realistically have to be to see a consistent distance difference?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the tour players are just about being able to tell it. So the everyday golfer average handicap for a male 16, I think. So are you going to be able to tell the difference? I'm not so sure.
No. Let's see what they're like with your wedge. This is the first day I've come out filming in the UK and thought, you know what, I'm really enjoying this. It's nice weather.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. That's an excellent shot. Leave yourself that uphill putt as well.
Oh, putting.
I'll give you that. Right, let's see if the new grip works.
New grip, new you.
New grip, new ball. So we do have triple track on these as well, which, you know, we said in the putter video, didn't we, we've just filmed, that I'm using the TaylorMade stripe ball at the minute. I absolutely love it, and I couldn't really see myself changing because of the alignment technology on it. I feel like I'm really... Oh, that's gone into the little mesh bits of this new jumper.
New top.
Yeah, but I feel like it really does help me hole more putts because it's more visually assisting than the triple track. Triple track was kind of one of the first real visual aids to come out, wasn't it?
Yep.
But I feel like it's not quite as visually aiding as potentially the stripe.
Oh, it's a good putt. Oh.
On up. Is that the ball? Is that the grip? Is that the player? Who knows? But it's a birdie on the first with the chrome toe. Right, one up. And let's go over the corner with driver. That's why a lot of people might potentially switch into these balls. Callaway have huge claims about this ball being the longest ball out there. So with driver, essentially that's what you're going to be wanting. Arnold Palmer tee this, Chris.
Oh, is it?
I've got a couple actually. You want one?
Don't break one. I'll break it.
Yeah. I've teed it high. We're going to watch it fly.
It's got a pocket on the back, that, for tees.
Has it?
Yeah. Zipper. Look at that. It could be a tee pocket, that.
I'd feel weird getting it though.
What would you put in that back pocket, everyone? Sports fans.
Would you put your tee?
What would you put in that back pocket?
Arnold Palmer number just in.
Or a glove.
Oh, I'm getting cramped though with my arm. Oh.
I thought you'd been going at gym.
Yeah, I don't mean doing yoga. Wow.
Shot. Great
Wow.
ball flight, that.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
You know what that is?
What?
The yoga.
Isn't it?
Must be.
It felt great as well. And you know what the really good news is?
Tee's alive.
It lives on.
Oh.
It's this week, isn't it? Shall I hit one with a stripe and see if we can do the same?
See if you can stripe it the same down there. Fills are out.
Well, not seen them in a while, have we?
No. Where did they go?
Well, they hibernate, mate. Did you do...
Where? Where have they been hibernating around here in the bushes?
It's not physics, is it? Nice. Bit higher launching than mine.
Yeah.
Down that right-hand side over the bunker.
There's much spin on it.
Oh, it's just short of the bunker.
I don't believe so. I mean, I've got bad eyes, but surely not.
I did zoom in on it.
Oh dear. Well, let's see what a stripe does.
You know, it was a terrible zoom as well. We've not got the intern today. Bobby's on holiday, so I hold my hands up. It's maybe not as easy as we make out.
As Bobby Gimbal makes out.
This is going to be interesting because that is a carbon copy, isn't it?
It is, same ball flight. Let's see what the distance is down there. Are you going to hit one? Because you hit a good drive.
That was a better zoom as well.
Oh, well done.
Try and just put the same swing on it then. It's a tiny bit left, but it's exactly the same ball flight and they're both going to be in play. So I'll be really interested to see the difference in those.
Great ball flight.
Tighter line, wasn't it? This drive is mint. On my two balls up on the left-hand side, as you can see, we have the Callaway in the fairway, position A into that front flag, and the Torsoft just to the left, maybe a little bit further actually as well. So interesting, that's going a bit further. It was a little bit more of a tiger line. It could have taken a different bounce. That's why we do a lot of the number testing inside, so it's just more scientific. And Chris, your Callaway's here.
Callaway.
Torsoft.
Oh, it's got a bit of backspin on it, that one.
Neck and neck.
Bang in line. Plugged. No backspin on this one.
No. I mean, I've put 20 on you for both there.
You have. Keep up the
new
good
driver,
work.
new balls, new me.
I know. But, I mean, that again, from not the best of strikes, done pretty well, to be fair. I wouldn't be too disappointed.
Winter golf off the back tees as well, so the course is playing probably as long as he's ever going to.
Yeah.
About 120, 130 into the wind a little bit. Ideally, I think you're going to try and use that backstop if you can. So it's a full one. Strike it nicely.
That was rather friendly to say we're playing against each other.
Is it the ball? Because it sounds incredible.
Launch there. Great distance.
Flag high as well, yeah.
Great. Well, it does sound good.
Must admit, one of the big bits of feedback that I always try and pass on when we're testing golf balls is the element of feel, and this feels as good as anything. I used to use the TaylorMade TP5X for quite a while actually, and I used it because of its performance. I always felt like it felt a little bit firm. This certainly doesn't feel firm, and I can't wait to show you the numbers because it's really interesting. We'll get to those just after this hole when I go 2 up. 104 playing 107. So again, it's just one of them pitching wedges. Try and land it into the bank at 120. Clean ball always helps. 120 over the corner of that tree. Spin back nicely. Sit. That's long.
Sounded good.
Not too far.
Top of the ridge. Oh.
It was 130 instead of 120. No man's land as well.
Well, you'll put it to a test on short game.
Yeah, there's that. Can we just have a word with how good this bunker's going to look when it's finished? The guys are working overtime to get these done for the season, and they're going to look incredible.
There'll be a few people left in there.
I'm wondering how I'm going to get out of it, actually. I'll literally physically get out of it. Right. Can I play a flop shot here, or is it going to have to be a bump and run, isn't it?
Yeah, not much room after the old slope.
Do you reckon a little spinner that goes to the end of that slope and then rolls down?
I think you can try.
Oh, it's not high enough, is it? I think that's almost the impossible chip shot.
It is.
No, you want to be short, don't you? Simmer, simmer, simmer.
Hit it. Oh. Vamos.
Birdie, birdie.
New grip's all right, actually. Fantastic grip.
I'll send you that for your video that you're going to do.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good job that hit the flag.
If you use it properly, you can figure it out. Good roll. Good pace.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the putt, really. 135, playing 138. Chippy 8 iron.
Chippy 8 iron.
Another big thing when you're testing balls, can you control the flight of them to a yardage, isn't it? Not just how far does your 7-iron go, how far does your driver go. Can I hit the flight window I want to? Right, that's an awful flag, by the way, Chris, as well. It's like tucked up on a red ridge.
It's another one just next to it. It's a stupin. Caught.
Safe, but it's rubbish.
Yeah, good flight, good distance, wrong.
Wrong direction. You're going with same.
Same club, 8 iron. Safe.
Great strike, but it's just left.
Safe.
Safe as hose.
Extremely safe.
So guys, let's jump in the studio. Let's see what I did find for numbers when testing this brand new Callaway Chrome Tour golf ball. Is it as revolutionary as Callaway claim? Is it going to knock the Titleist Pro V1 off their perch? Then make sure you join us back here because we're going to hole out this par 3 and we're going to finish things on the 4th drivable par 4. Can this new longer ball potentially help us drive the green and beat that man? Ooh. So guys, I tested these brand new 2024 Callaway Chrome Tour golf balls in the studio for driver. I tested them against Pro V1s to see just what the differences were in ball speed, launch angles, distance and everything else, and I was actually really impressed with the results. This isn't the first time I've tested these golf balls against Pro V1s, and the numbers backed up the initial test that I did. You can see ball speed wise a little bit higher, spin rate a little bit lower, and that tiny bit more carry resulting in more distance. As we started to cut them open, you can see that the cores are perfectly centered, showing that Callaway's new Chicopee ball plant costing $1 billion was well worth the money because now these golf balls are pretty perfect. We then went and looked at 8 iron numbers, again with the Callaway Chrome Tour and with the Titleist Pro V1. Now the Titleist Pro V1 has been a fantastic golf ball for a very, very long time. I think these numbers really do stand out more than the driver. That's gone further, that, hasn't it? And that's at the flag as well. Interesting how maybe you can get your miss hit, still get the distance and hole it. Oh. So for me, the fantastic feel of this Chrome Tour and a little bit more ball speed and more spin, meaning more control, means this golf ball for me could well be a rival to the Pro V1 this year for many golfers. Okay, so I have about 20 feet up the hill. This has more like 30, 35. Good for distance again though.
Yeah, not bad at all there. Just a tricky pin.
Very tricky pin. A stew pin.
It's fast. And a misread. Oh.
Apart from that,
I forgot how quick they are for this time of the year.
Apart from that, it was a cracker. See, it looks like it has to go left to right, but yours went the other way, didn't it? It did go left to right.
I'll give you that one now.
Though. You scared me to death with yours.
I'll give you that one.
Oh, what a player.
What a roll.
Right, it all comes down to the drivable par 4 4th hole. Can we get it on there?
I think so.
And it's not a cheap ball to be smashing into the woods.
No. Well, mallards are out.
Well, Chris, you're on her. Ooh. And the line is there.
You wouldn't believe it, but it is. No tee.
Oh, here, do you want the...
Out your back pocket. Oh, I don't want the pressure. That's
I think
a good
I'm in
line.
trouble. That's really good.
Well, I've not heard anything.
I mean, it's either good or long because that was an absolute brute, wasn't it?
Dream lives on. That's what I was more bothered about.
I mean, it's safe. There's no confusing those balls.
Fantastic flight, though.
It's long as well. It's just a safe one, isn't it?
Bottled it.
Yeah, I bottled it. Chickened out. Right, I think I think you're going to be on the green. I think the only thing was it was a low flight. So whether or not it skipped through once it landed on, there's that. I'm going to have to rely on the short game element. We can actually see mine. It's that bad. It's in the fairway, but
good.
It's up there. Game on. What are your thoughts on the ball then, Chris? Because if I was to, obviously having used it for 18 holes and using it now and in America and testing it for numbers, I feel like it's a great ball. I don't think it's as game-changing as what potentially, but all the big brands claim they are, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think it's as game-changing as maybe they say, but obviously for me, I could either use that or a Pro V1 or a Kirkland again. Even though we are technically pros, the differences we're going to see, I don't think is going to be enough. Yeah,
and I think the biggest quality I could give it is I could use this ball, definitely. I still prefer the stripe because of the stripe technology on it. For me, is better than the triple track, but it feels fantastic. It's doing what I want it to do, so it's ticking all those boxes. If you do prefer the triple track or even not having an alignment aid on it at all, it could be the perfect ball for you. I'm feeling really nervous about this now. Oh, I can see it.
Can you? I can't.
Through the trees there, look on the green.
Ah,
It has gone long, Chris.
ah,
Big drive, that.
that'll do. And
We're off the back tee, weren't we? We're relying on a bit of spin here. Landing angle, but mainly spin. Be good. Be good. Sit. Not as much as I would have liked. Then I suppose it is a downhill slope, isn't it? It's landed on, so.
Plenty of stop here.
It's a big hit, that.
Plenty of stop.
Big hit.
Right,
Don't go in for eagle, will you?
Stephen on screen now. So another nice, just easy to control with a pitching wedge, which is, again, when you're around the greens, you want a golf ball that's going to be easy to control with any club.
It's going to be easy to control your putter because I'm not giving it you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's pitched here, hasn't it? So it was almost like not a bad landing area.
Good chance. Great roll.
Yeah, gorgeous roll. Really impressed with this grip as well.
Mm.
That's a par. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Well, Chris, this for the match. Can't argue losing to birdies. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much.
Guys, that is the
More
brand new
matches.
Callaway Chrome Tour ball for 2024. Very impressed. Go and test it for yourself if you feel like you could potentially benefit from it. And apart from that, I'll see you all same time tomorrow. Well done.
Thank you very much.